want to talk about K-pop demon hunters, okay? Because my pastor / spiritual mentor / BFF is an exorcist, right? And I actually have a little bit of experience in fighting demons with music, which is a weird thing to have experience in, but that's neither here nor there. And I wasn't expecting this movie to have Christian themes, because I was like, I don't know anything about it. It's about K-pop and demons. It's a Netflix show. Like, I'm not really expecting this to have any kind of, like, Christian merit. And then, oh my gosh, chock full of absolutely beautiful and incredible and well thought out and accurate artistic depictions of spiritual warfare. I love this movie. I actually love this movie that I am forcing my friends to do an entire podcast about this movie with me. So my podcast, The Exorcist Bestiary, on Saturday, we're filming an entire episode about K-pop demon hunters. Tune in for that! So I won't go super in depth on it here, but I will say one thing that I absolutely love about this movie is the, like, very strong and consistent theme of good versus evil, right? Because we don't honestly get that a whole bunch in the modern media. We kind of live in this era of, like, anti-heroes, right? It's the Megamind effect. Like, oh, what if this villain was actually just misunderstood? Like, oh, what if this bad guy was actually, he's not evil, he's morally gray? Oh, what if, like, this villain is kind of hot, so you want him to have a redemption arc? Like, that's the world that we live in. That's what everybody's doing. The plot of good and evil has been done to death, so people feel the need to be creative and be like, well, what if evil actually wasn't evil? And I get that to an extent, right? Because I don't think that a human being can be, like, wholly and totally 100% evil. Like, life has nuance. There are gray areas, so it makes sense and it's good to, like, have media surrounding those gray areas. However, that's not the case for demons. Demons are evil, are evil, are evil, are evil, are evil. There is no redemption in a demon. There is nothing misunderstood or morally gray or, like, redeeming and good about something that is an evil, wicked entity that purely exists to rob, kill, and destroy. Demons are demons are demons. They are evil. There is nothing but evil in a demon. And K-pop Demon Hunters does that really well, depicts that really well, and sticks to that through the whole film, right? Like, the bad guys are bad. Demons are evil. There's good and there's evil. And those two things are separate, and they hold to that. Now, I was like, oh no, Jinu is, like, the love interest, and he's a demon, and are they gonna try to be like, see, a demon isn't that bad, look at this morally gray bad boy, redeemable love interest character, da-da-da-da-da. Like, I thought in the middle, I was like, oh no, is that the direction that they're going? And then they didn't do that at all! And actually, Jinu isn't even a demon. He's a human being that has been so oppressed and lied to and abused by demonic forces that he no longer has an accurate view of his own identity. He's a person who's been demonized. He's not a demon. And his redemption plot arc isn't one of, like, oh, let's redeem this misunderstood demon. It's like, no, let's bring freedom to a human being who has been so oppressed by demonic forces that are evil with no wiggle room. Ow! I love that! And it's the same thing with Rumi, right? Because Rumi is also not a demon. She's okay. I personally don't think that she's a demon. I think that she's another human that has been demonized. And I think that that's evident in the way that her patterns really only grow and take over the more that she lives into lies of demonic forces, like shame and fear and, like, this is what you are and da-da-da-da-da. When she, like, partners with untruth, then her patterns grow. And when she rejects that, she is, like, her humanity returns, right? So she's also not a demon. She is a human that is under demonic oppression, that is lying to her about her identity, and she is demonized as well. And then she also is able to fight that, and she also gets redeemed. And this message of redemption about her patterns or about her past or about who she is and da-da-da-da-da, it's so beautiful, and it's so in line with, like, good is good and evil is evil. I love that. And it's also, like, you get that in the last song, which is the best song, and you can freaking fight me about that. They talk about, like, oh, let the jagged edges reach the light instead, right? It's not a message about, like, let's accept all of the dark, evil things about us, da-da-da-da-da. That's not what it is at all. I understand how some people could read it that way. I didn't get that message whatsoever. It's saying, like, no, the jagged edges we're not going to make more jagged edges. We're not going to live into the jagged edges. The jagged edges are going to meet the light instead. We are going to acknowledge what has scarred us. We're going to acknowledge what has brought us to the point that we are in now. And then we are going to actively choose to live into freedom and to live into light and to live into goodness and to reject all of this evil that has been lying to us about who we are and telling us that we're this and telling us that we're that and telling us that we'll never be accepted anywhere but with the demons and da-da-da-da-da. Get that out of here! That's evil! And we're not doing that. We are choosing to live into community. We are choosing to live into togetherness. We are choosing to live into freedom. We are choosing to live into truth. We are choosing to live into our accurate identity. We are cutting the freaking demon king in half with our boyfriend who turned into a sword. I don't know. It's just great. Good is good and evil is evil. There's so much more. I was expecting to talk about this for 2 minutes and then talk about something else for 3 minutes, and now the video's 6 minutes long and I only talked about one thing. I'm gonna film a podcast. Exorcist Bestiary. Watch it on YouTube. Listen to it anywhere that you get your podcasts. I love this movie!